professional, family, comfortable, soft, not intimidating. We have a group that is just absolutely wonderful. We try to accommodate. We're open 7 days a week. We're here for our customers all the way.
We're a community of guys who did it because we had to do it. There was nothing else we wanted to do. And there was no money, there was no hope for any money at the time. And in New York, there were only 30, 40 of us. And we hung out together, lived together, helped each other out. You know, it was like a magical time period that will never happen again. And what's happened now is, like we were talking about, that you go up to a comic now after he was off stage and you say, listen, I have an idea that if you change that punchline here, if you move it here, they look at you and they get angry at you. Like, what are you, why? What are you, you know? And then, you know, I've written for 1 million shows. What do you tell me who I am? You know, I don't say that. But so it's changed in that way. And like you said, years ago the comics had an experience. They came from pain. They came from a childhood in some ways. It was Richard Pryor was raised in a brothel.
In order to be a comedian, it came from here. It came from inside. You know, there was no financial stream. There was no financial reward for being a comedian. It came from your background.
How's comedy changed? I think language is huge. That's a big thing. I think I've always said segregation of comedy is different. You know, when I started way back when, you know, it was Alan King and Flip Wilson. Everybody kind of saw them, Freddie Roman and stuff. Now there's, like our society, this is one thing I say, like our society, it is very segregated. There's comedy for black people, there's comedy for white people, there's comedy for different segments of white people. Mel Brooks had a line where he said, funny is funny. Not anymore. There's Cat Williams comedy that's not for white people. They're just not invited. You know, Michael Epps, Delray Davis, not invited. Not invited, not for you. Nobody knows what anybody is doing until actually a national thing has to happen. And I think in comedy you'll find that. You'll see a Sarah Silverman, not for everybody. You know, you'll see, you know.
Any hope for comedy?
Oh yeah, there's always somebody good. I mean, look at Larry David. I mean, Larry's a friend of mine. He didn't make it till really late. I mean, think about it. He didn't become an actual star like till his late 50s.
Everybody's different now. So the comedy, there's no universality anymore like we had in the Carson days. If you watch the Johnny Carson tapes, guys came out strong, bang, bang, bang. Them days is over.
You don't just laugh at the joke, you don't just laugh at the material, you know material, delivery. Delivery isn't just your timing, delivery is whether people believe you. Is it part of your life? Can they honestly lock into who you are? And once they know who you are on stage, then you've reached the audience.